when you tell a child that they are supposed to like something, right? It sends a subliminal message to them that that something is not lovable. It sends a subconscious message to them that that something, whatever it is not lovable. Because their minds has different levels to it, and their conscious mind will interpret it as yes, it's right to like that thing, it's right to love that thing, and their conscious mind will tell them, yes, I do love that thing. But there's a part of their subconscious mind that knows that if that thing was truly desirable, truly lovable, and also if that person telling me that I'm supposed to love that thing really saw that thing as lovable and desirable, then I would not have to be told to love it. You wouldn't have to tell me to love something, right? If that thing was truly desirable to you. Okay, or if that thing was desirable to me. So their subconscious interprets the message as this thing is undesirable. Okay? It's just like anything else in life, you know. If you're telling me to like um a certain kind of makeup, I'm gonna look at you like, what is that thing not likable? Because people know. We know in our minds. You see, we spend so much time being told what to think that we don't know how to think for ourselves and how to use the different layers of our minds. So people know that if I'm being told and I'm being forced to like something, then I'm not going to. It means that I don't like it, and it means that there's you see, if you're the one telling me to like it, you see something about that thing that is not likable or is not lovable or is undesirable. And so my subconscious mind will know that I don't love that thing, or the subconscious mind will receive it as that thing is not lovable to me. Okay? You cannot ask or convince people that something is desirable. The fact that you're trying to convince people that something is desirable is it only means that you see that thing as undesirable. I'm only I'm talking about this because I heard a story about the actress Gabriel Union telling her sons, or trying to train her sons to like dark-skinned girls. Like, what the hell are you doing? All you're telling them, all you're telling them to do is to not like them. And this is how it happens in this is one way, how one reason why black men find so many black men find black women and dark-skinned black women undesirable, because you keep forcing these men to like you. You keep pushing it on them, and when that starts to happen, you know, these men will, just like I explained before, if you thought that something was desirable, you wouldn't need to tell me to like it. People know, people, you have to know that people will trust themselves, because we all trust ourselves, well, to some degree, on what we naturally like. Okay? So if I, all I need, the only thing that will tell me if I like something is how I perceive it, the way I see it, the way I receive it, the way I, if something smells good. I know when something smells good to me. I know when something looks good to me, when something tastes good. You can't, you can't convince me that poop smells like perfume, okay? You can't convince people that something is beautiful. If somebody finds something not beautiful, there's nothing you could do to make them find it pretty. It just will not work. It only work in reverse. It will only cause them to not like that thing even more. Because number one, they don't really like it. And now you're forcing it on them. You're forcing them to like it. You're forced to like something. It makes them feel this kind of a constriction. It makes them feel an obligation. And whenever people feel constricted or obligated, they don't feel a sense of freedom. And the natural state of any living being is to feel free. People only love from a space of freedom. And people only feel free from a space of love. Okay? So whenever you're forcing people to like something, okay, when you have black women telling black men that you're supposed to like me and not them, it makes them feel like they're obligated to like you and obligated to love you. And so it makes them feel, and whenever people feel there is a whenever people feel like they have to be obligated to something, they absolutely will develop a sense of resentment towards that thing. Because, like I said before, the natural state, people only truly love and give real love and true love from a space of freedom when they feel like they're free to do this thing. Whenever you're constricting them, it makes them feel uncomfortable and they don't want to be around you. And they don't want to be around a thing that they feel like they should be obligated to. Okay, it's just like a parent who feel resentment towards their child because they know that they have to take care of this child and be responsible for it. Okay? Whenever you force people to like you or to like anything, they feel a sense of obligation. They're gonna resent you. Okay? So this is what has been happening in the black community for so long. Is that black women and black mothers, in this case with Gabriel Union, are shaming their black sons and these black men to love black women or to like dark-skinned black women, and that only cause these men to hate these women even more because they feel a sense of obligation, and it causes a mass resentment because this is happening on an individual level, but this is how it happens on a mass level as far as black people is concerned. Okay, you force these men to like you and they see you as something that they have to like instead of something that they want and something that they want to desire, they naturally desire. People know what they like and what they don't like. Even if you think they're brainwashed into not liking you or not liking something that they should like, it doesn't matter. You forcing them to like you is only gonna make them not like you even more. So whether they're brainwashed or not, listen, whether people are brainwashed or not, they like something. If they were brainwashed to like that something, they like it. So you telling them that they're brainwashed, or you telling them that shaming them is not going to make them not like it, or it's not going to make them like you instead of it. It's going to only make them hate you even more because you're forcing them. You're making them feel a sense of obligation. And this is what is going on. This is one main reason why black women and black men and dark-skinned women and black men are at odds now, because these women and some men are forcing black men to like something. And you don't get people to like you like that. Dark-skinned black women, they want to feel desired like everybody else, and this is a natural human need. But here's the thing: the way how to become desirable is to work on that pain, not to force people to desire you. You have to work on the pain. You have to understand the pain, acknowledge the pain, and you heal with the pain, and you find things about yourself that you do love. It's a self-love process. Okay, work on yourself and become the strongest version of yourself, and then you will develop a really mellow personality that is so magnetic, that will pull the people that you want towards you and the men that you want in your life. Okay, so this is my advice to dark-skinned black women. Okay, if you want men and black men to love you, you cannot be dark skin that they don't like. You cannot have the features that they don't like, and also have this abrasive personality, and also forcing them to like you. This is totally counterproductive. You have to work on yourself. Go in, work on yourself, and become the strongest, most desirable version of yourself. And once you do that, and I'm talking about black women as a whole, okay? Because this is how you're pushing. This is one way you're pushing black men away from you, and the men you want away from you. You know, you're making yourself more undesirable. Because if somebody don't like you because of the way you look, you forcing them to like you is only gonna make them not like you even more, because they don't feel free around you. They feel a sense of obligation, and like I said before, whenever people feel a sense of obligation towards anything, there is gonna be resentment towards that thing. And this is what is happening on a mass level in the black community. So the way how you become desirable black women is you work on yourself, become the strongest version of yourself. And I'm gonna be in the future. I'm working more and more. I'm coming up with different healing methods on from a bunch of different issues in the black community, and with racism, and a bunch of other things in life. I have a bunch of information to share with the world, and more, I'm gonna be showing black women how to heal from this pain that caused them to be so abrasive, that makes them even more unlovable. Okay, and even more undesirable. Okay, so when you become the strongest version of yourself, you become mellow, you become confident, and you become magnetic, and you become attractive. Because when you are in a positive state, when your outlook on your life and on yourself is positive, you have to, have to attract the people that you want in your life. But as long as you continue to force people to like you, to shame people into not liking you, okay, and to try to blame people and tell people that they're brainwashed for not liking you, then it makes them hate you even more. If you want to be loved, you want to be desired, you have to approach this a different way. All right? And stop teaching your sons to like dark-skinned women. This will not work. When you teach them, you can't teach people to like something. You can't teach me to like avocados if I don't like avocados. Okay? It only is going to make me hate it even more. Think about when you were growing up and your parents wanted you to eat your vegetables. It made you hate vegetables even more, because I already hate it, and I'm being forced to hate to like this thing that I hate. It causes this strong resistance between you and the vegetable, and between you and anything that you're being forced to like. Okay, so I'm gonna need y'all to share this video. I'm gonna need everybody to see this video, and I'm going back into coaching. So black women, black men, people in general that needs emotional healing and emotional help. I am an expert in emotions, and a mind expert. And this is all I do every day, is work on myself, because I'm still working on myself. And I help people to heal emotionally. So on a bunch of different levels and a bunch of different emotional topics. And I'm also into social politics, as you watch the rest of my videos. And my book is still a thing. Okay, Are You Racist? Root Causes of Racism That Nobody Talks About. Yes, so my book is on Amazon. I'll put the link below. You could click it and go get my book. And it's in a way better state than it was right now. It's under more editing, but it was edited further, and now it's getting better and better. So go get my book. The price is about to go up, so y'all need to get the book now. All right, and stop teaching your son to love black women. You can't teach people to love something. Okay, you only have to present that thing to them in a positive light, and they will find the things about that thing that they actually do like, and not so much focused on the negatives or the things that are undesirable about a certain thing. And that's another topic too. You know, how you focus on yourself and how you focus on things is how people are going to focus on you. So, that was my video. Have a great day or night.